I never imagined I'd tell this story, not out loud, not to anyone. Some moments live better in silence, but this one refuses to stay quiet. The porch creaked beneath my bare feet as I stepped outside, the late sun streaking the floorboards in gold. The day's heat still clung to the air, thick and drowsy, and the cardboard box by the steps looked ordinary, harmless. He was already bending to grab it, white t-shirt, worn boots, that half smile I knew too well. I leaned against the door frame, arms crossed, watching him. "Since you're already down there," I said, the words slipping out before I could stop them. Mind bringing it in for me, he paused, then slowly his eyes lifted to mine, one brow arched, not confused, not amused, just waiting. I didn't laugh it off, didn't explain, just stepped back and held the door open wider. Silently, he hoisted the box and followed me inside the house. It didn't feel so empty after that. I lingered near the entrance, tracking the way his shoulders moved as he carried it toward the living room. He set it down carefully, like it was something fragile. Then he just stood there, still, as if the air between us had shifted. "Water?" I asked, already turning toward the kitchen. "Sure," he said, his voice low, steady, like he had all the time in the world. I felt his gaze on me as I walked the way the hem of my sundress swayed, the warmth of the tiles under my bare feet. When I turned back, glass in hand, he was at the counter, closer than before. Our fingers brushed as I passed it to him. He drank, set the glass down. "Nice place, thanks." I leaned back against the counter, studying him. "You in a rush today?" "Not unless I need to be." I reached around him for another glass, my arm skimming his. He didn't pull away, his hand rested near mine on the counter, not touching but close enough that I could feel the heat of him. Neither of us moved. "You always hang around this long?" I asked, voice softer now. His lips quirked. "Only when I'm welcome." I let my pinky graze his question. He answered by tangling his fingers with mine. No hesitation, no words, just his thumb tracing slow circles over my knuckles, his other hand settling at my waist. I touched his chest just once, just to see, and felt his breath hitch. He stepped forward. I leaned back until the counter pressed into me, but I didn't look away, didn't retreat. The space between us hummed. "Would you mind closing the curtains?" I murmured. He moved at once. While his back was turned, I touched the necklace at my throat, a nervous habit. The pendant was warm from my skin. When he returned, I met him halfway, my fingers drifting to his collarbone and then his lips on mine, not tentative, not rushed, just certain, like we'd done this 100 times before. His hand cradled the back of my neck, anchoring me. My hands found his shoulders, holding on like he was the only solid thing in the room. We broke apart only long enough for him to lift me onto the counter, his movements deliberate, his eyes never leaving mine. And when he kissed me again, it wasn't just a kiss, it was an answer, a beginning, a story I'd never be able to keep silent about again.